Hey everyone, I'm PJ and I'm here with another Bakugan video, but for this Bakugan video, I really want to talk about the Dragonoids. Now, over the years, Bakugan has had many different styles of Dragonoids, even with different sort of names. Like, for example, this right here is Helix Dragonoid. And also, some Dragonoids are very similar to each other, but you can see the significant differences right here. Like this one is aluminum Dragonoid, I think. I really don't know. But this one has bigger horns and they're all coated with silver. This one has tinier horns and yellowish horns and orange horn right there. This was the first Dragonoid design. Now you notice how, each Dragonoid in this style has different sort of red on it. Like you can see inside it sort of like it's different from the other Dragonoids. Like it's a different shade of red. Like this Dragonoid is a different, it's the same style of Dragonoid, but it has a different coating on it. And see the symbol right here? That means it's a Pyrus Dragonoid. And Pyrus always means that it would be red, but in this case it's more of a brownish color. I mean, it's still in the Pyrus family, but it's a different sort of special kind of Bakugan in this way. But like I was saying before, some Bakugan came in not only the Dragonoids, but other Bakugan came in this kind of color. I mean, it's the same color, but you can like see more into it, or I don't know. I mean, you can see the differences. Like these two right here. They're the same, pretty much the same color, the same exact Dragonoid design, but they're different types of red. And then there were the Dragonoids that had metal in them, like this is Iron Dragonoid. And this, I forgot which Dragonoid this is, but he also has iron feet and iron horns. Now, the term Noid in Dragonoid is used quite often in the Bakugan universe. Like, for example, there's a Matanoid, Hydronoid, Garganoid. There's lots of different Bakugan that uses Noid at the end. I don't know, it's always been popular in Bakugan. I think this is a Dragonoid. I mean, not all. Now, also, not only they made Dragonoids with iron feet, but they also made a Dragonoid in a form of a Baku Sky Raider. If you don't know what a Baku Sky Raider is, Baku Sky Raiders are these special kind of Bakugan with gray feet that can jump when triggered by a magnet. This other Dragonoid I have can't hold its head up because a spring is sort of out of place. But anyway, you see these Dragonoids, like, they look pretty similar, but with some subtle differences. Notice the differences? I'm not sure if this is a Dragonoid, but any Bakugan with those kind of horns just makes me think they're a Dragonoid. This is also a Dragonoid. My brother drew a black marker on it. I don't know why. Also, some Dragonoids, just like many Bakugan, are compatible with Bakugear or Baku Nanos. This Dragonoid, however, is Bakugear compatible. Like, these kind of Dragonoids are Baku Nano compatible. These Dragonoids being the most recent in the Dragonoid lineup, with the creation of Hyper Dragonoids, and just like I said before, some Dragonoids do look the same, but with subtle differences. Now, I'm not much a fan of the most recent Dragonoid design, but this one, by far my favorite, is the Dragonoid that is Bakugan compatible. It is the first Dragonoid of this Bakugan's generation that is compatible with Bakugan. Now, all the other Bakugan from the first 4 seasons, the first generation of Bakugan Dragonoids, they all have different kind of names for them. Like I said, there's like Helix Dragonoid, Neo Dragonoid, Aluminum Dragonoid, etc. Just Dragonoids like that that has a first name said before Dragonoid. Well, now in this case, many of the Dragonoids you see here that are very new and recent has no special name in front of the name Dragonoid, except for Hyper Dragonoid. Because many of their character cards I looked at, they all just say Dragonoid. They have no special name said in front of Dragonoid. And it makes things very confusing. I know it's a different model, a different style of Dragonoid, but are they just all the same thing? Shouldn't they have their own name? Like the Dragonoid I'm holding now with the Bakugan is just Dragonoid. It just says on its ability card, Dragonoid. I don't know if it's laziness or they just ran out of names. Now there's also a Maximus Dragonoid, which is very recent, but also at the same time, I think they just used Maximus. I think the name already has been used for another Dragonoid from like 2010, I think. Or maybe it was 2009. But my point is that there used to be this certain Dragonoid. I think I have it right here. Well, I'm not sure which Dragonoid it was, but it was this Dragonoid that you would put together and like attach all these things called Trap Bakugan to it, and it was pretty cool, and I thought that was a Maximus Dragonoid. And there were also these bigger Dragonoids that also went by the name Dragonoid, but with different names, too. By now I bet you're wondering how I got so many Dragonoids in my possession. Anyway, here's something I didn't know. This recent Dragonoid, it's fairly recent, one of the newest Dragonoid lineups, and it is actually Bakugan compatible as well.